The Canes ready to kick it away first.
The table, but he said it's mine. You hear me?
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at
He
their
brought
own
something
25.
to the table, but he
The
said
Ducks
this is
offense
mine.
will go to work first. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge. A quick pass to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Harold. Rushes on him. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. When you play backer at Miami, you got to bring some of that vintage Kane attitude.
The attitude, the physicality, the dislike for people. That's what you need at the linebacker spot. Miami's found a few of those guys over the years.
A first down sack and a record drive. Let's see what they got on 2nd and 14. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, the defense basically played that one perfectly, right? Against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, they were all over him. Great job defensively, playing together as one unit on that.
Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Throwing, Sellers. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Offensive line has got to do a better job communicating. They got to do a better job pre-snap seeing where this pressure is coming from. That DB was essentially telegraphing his blitz, and nobody picked him up.
To the air, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Now staring at a 3rd down. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. He uncorks one deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, that is such great third down.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. And it's in. With the long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now
nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Gets the back moving. Run it with the fullback. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Ducks will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline, so let's just see if that's going to galvanize them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Sellers on the play action. The sweet feet buy a little time. Going to try to get it himself. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Dropping back, it's Harrell. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And the Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless first half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years in that first half, but we've got a whole new half to play here. So why not come out on this first drive, make a statement, and finally get us back into the age of contemporary college football?
You sound very discouraged as I sound encouraged. That's great defense. Phenomenal defense in the first half. Who doesn't love a 0-0 halftime game?
That was in my ball, Ari.
That is a
Like you
completely
said, that was mine.
avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the
Oh,
play
you
clock.
forgot.
Quarterback making checks. On the run, it's Jackson. There's some room. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll go right back to the run. Got enough for the first. stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Play fake, Sellers. Extending the play. Got his man on the right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And his quarterback's got some speed. You see him use those wheels to get outside.
told
He was
him that.
on the run. Nobody even close to him defensively before he was able to find an open target to get the 1st down.
You told him that Tito Jackson and Garrett
Tackled after a short
ugly
gain.
as
It'll be
Jackson.
2nd and 9. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
What did he say?
Right back to him on the ground. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
He said Michael
Hey, we talked
Jackson
about
was
this
the
guy coming in
baddest
the game, man.
Jackson.
He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as
Michael
much
ain't
as
never
possible?
been fast.
They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about it, but now they're finding out
That's
about
a video that was
All
made
defense
by a
so
white
far,
boy.
nobody giving an inch. And how long has it been since you've seen a scoreless game?
Yeah,
through
that's a
3
white boy
periods?
made that call. Not him.
A 3rd down play coming from the
Michael
32
Jackson
as
didn't
they
have
try
nothing
to
to do
keep
with
the
that
drive
video
going.
coming up.
Here's Sellers to throw. He'll take the deep shot. Caught. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
And as time is dwindling away in this one, the offense is set up. 1st and goal, a great opportunity to get the go-ahead score. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Seems like she don't hear me.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Well, that's just a foolish penalty. You can't lose track of the play clock that close to the goal line. It's still 1st and goal. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Touchdown, Miami! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
Get up. That's what she's trying to get you to do. So you got stuff done before you leave. Ebony, what is he talking about?
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up
I
by
know,
a
didn't she
touchdown
get
and an
up
extra
and-
point. That is an efficient drive.
Take
7
you to the
plays,
stadium.
75 yards. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
And she didn't want to do
Here's
it.
the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quick strike complete. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to
that
get
play?
everybody set with the clock still
Here's the
running.
play. You take that.
Man, this
put
is
it in
such
the
a
play.
hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. To the air, it's Harrell. Here's the pressure. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
the decision to go for it does not pan out. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Give to the running back. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Now Oregon will call it second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. And the Canes have it with a 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Jackson. And he's wrestled to the ground. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And now they're powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a
I
second
told
and
you to
long
call the
coming.
people and find out why or how we could be able to change
looking
it.
for the end zone. No
Yeah.
running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. They already have the lead, but they will go for the knockout punch here in the 4th quarter on 4th and goal. Barrels ahead. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, and David, moving forward, they're going to have to play better on that side of the ball.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought the A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.